Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down, Allen. And a quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
He was brought down.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Then he finds Beasley complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
9 yards. And this is third down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his third and 1. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it fourth down. Appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with third and 9 looming.
Third down.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So first possession, fourth and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling, go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal is there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then continue on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Call it a gain of 5, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Allen's pass.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 25 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Complete.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On 1st down, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jordan.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
This is Mostert. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ed Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So first and 10 now from the 30. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's now
ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. To throw again. Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down is Allen.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. The left side caught by Diggs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards, first down Niners. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It leads to second.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A.J. Klein came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now a throw here to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
A gain of 12 on the play. It's now 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Mostert
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Bills.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9. First down, San Francisco.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
49er.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal from just inside the 5. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a run with Singletary. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Jarquiski Tart. Allen's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
3rd quarter of play.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brings up 3rd and
looking to throw, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now goal for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
At the 29-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And the Bills.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's now second.
Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
To Dawson Knox.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills draw a bit closer. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On first down, they go with Mostert again. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
For San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, nobody looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A gain of 8. First down, Buffalo. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And that's complete to Brown. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Niners 21.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 35-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.